What is going on, everybody? It's Vovin Salty. Today we have a brand new tier list for you. We've got Vovin Diabolic, Vovin Jeremy, Vovin Proxii, and Vovin Eagle, and they are rating your favorite Thanksgiving food meals. We hope you enjoy.
All right, let's talk turkey. All right, so just so everyone's on the same pages, we know what's going on. We have a list of foods down here. And then we have numbers up, letters and things up here. And we're talking about Thanksgiving feasts. I don't know what that is. But we'll start here. Ham. Where should we put the ham? Mind you, this is Thanksgiving. So let's go.
I'd say ham's a solid B. I know more and more people that do it, so and I like ham. So I'm good with a B. But I am curious for other people's opinions.
I'm such an S tier for me. I'm astonished you called it a B tier. Ham
no,
slaps.
You gotta. I take it considering the holiday is how I'm grading it. I have absolutely no issues with ham. I'll eat ham. I mean, I eat it on Christmas and all that kind of stuff. But I was just looking at the context that it's Thanksgiving, so
yeah, I kind of started that.
Is it good, or do you go back for seconds with ham?
No, I won't eat seconds of ham on Thanksgiving because I'm too busy eating the other stuff that I only get once a year.
Yeah, for me personally, ham has that same consistency as fentanyl, so A is probably where I'd put it personally.
I wouldn't argue against an A. I mean, I wouldn't argue it if it was there.
See, I'm a ham guy. I love a good ham, a good honey bake. It's like, to me, the toes are curled back. Especially after Thanksgiving, my entire house was like ham. So, but it's Thanksgiving, and I gotta let the other meat go to the top a little bit. I guess that's my thing.
Absolutely. Could we at least agree that these main dishes like turkey and ham are all dependent on how good it is based on the complementing dishes? I feel like
absolutely.
I mean,
you're
ham
not...
can go a tier or two if it's complemented better than say turkey with two other toppings.
That's complete. That's the context thing. I agree with that completely.
So maybe we'll have to come back to the meats later, but let's move on. We'll pass the pies because there's a ton of these here. Let's go with corn. This looks to me.
It looks like baked carrots to me.
It does.
Kind of does.
I looked at the corn.
Really almost call it corn.
I looked at corn and grabbed this. So I thought I was going for the cornbread, and I grabbed the carrots. So we're gonna go with the carrots.
Is it yams?
Maybe. Yeah.
I was just gonna say. I'm like, guys, I think we're making this harder than it's gotta be. Like candy yams.
Let me zoom in here on the yams. Look at them. Oh, those are yams. Straight up yams. All right. There we go. That helps out. Let's zoom in here because we're old. The yams.
I'll put it. I think it's right there. Good in the C category.
That's E for me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Does yams.
Yeah.
I feel like your diet consists of just KFC, buddy, and that's the reason why you're coming to that conclusion.
This is not true.
First
I'm
of all,
actually well indulged in the food community.
I'm gonna do this. So look here. This is the two comparison to me. So this is yams, right? Candy yams, and this is sweet potato pie. Same exact thing in my book. And my thing, this has got that marshmallow top on them.
It comes down to semantics, man. It is semantics. I can't agree with you there. But for me, I'm all about presentation, and personally, the casserole style is more up my alley. It offers a better presentation than just having. Yeah, and I think that's for me personally.
Puts me in the holiday mood too. I'm thinking holiday dinner when I see, like you said, casserole type style.
All right, so let's go with the single solitary yams and or carrots, or corn, whatever you want to call it.
They're candied yams, sweet yams.
Yeah, you're candy. Where do we want to put these bad boys? Right here in C. Let's leave them here.
I think C.
Okay.
C's fair.
I'm in E,
All right.
so I'll go wherever.
Well, I would say if we're about to compare the two, I think it's a D because I feel like the next one you're about to bring up is a C. If we're talking
fair, I like sweet potato pie is better.
Yeah, sweet potato pie.
Like this right here.
I'm probably C.
Okay.
I ain't got much to say about it. It doesn't get me going on Thanksgiving. It doesn't turn me off about Thanksgiving. So
I like myself a good sweet. Yeah, I love myself one of them pies. But I'll accept it. I'll yield this one and fight later. How about that? I'm going to assume this is cornbread. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I
no,
think
it's
so.
Cream corn.
Oh, okay.
Is it cream corn?
Yeah, look
That
at
looks like. But hold on, it's cream. But we really need a name.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm like, this could be like this.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's see.
We're really diving in here.
That
looks
like
corn.
That looks like
Bread.
corn.
Bread.
Corn.
I mean, we know it's corn. We're just
Yeah. It's
corn.
It's mud.
It's a bunch of knob.
Like the mush you give to like old people that can't.
Well,
chew.
yeah,
Like
I feel
a
like
baked corn almost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
corn
I would say
casserole
that's
kinda
fair.
sitting
That's
there.
fair.
It's not cornbread, but it's not
We're gonna-
corn. It's
We'll
like,
just
Yeah.
compromise. It's cornbread
more like
stuffed
bread,
with corn.
breading on
It's
the
corn
top.
stuffed
Yeah.
bread.
They just
I-
cook it all the way through on the inside, and there's actual corn there.
some darn
So-
corny bread.
Here's my thing. If it's cornbread, right? If it's cornbread, I think that it is significantly inferior to rolls. However, I think the cultural relevance of cornbread has to go up a tier or two, right?
You're going really in depth here for just bread, and I don't think I don't think this is cornbread like the cornmeal bread, like you little muffins are really good. No, I think this is legit a cornbread casserole
Yeah.
that's like kind of gooey with a hard crust on top of it. Sounds really tasty, but I feel like it's kind of like it's not corn, but it is corn, and to me it just sounds like retirement home.
I wouldn't prioritize it over all the other stuff I see on there, so I would keep it at a C or D myself. But whatever you guys want to go with.
it.
Ooh, okay.
Where that came left field? Why?
I might B tier with it because I like corn. I mean, I like the corn. Now that I don't know if that is corn, but that's close enough to corn to make me say I like corn. I'm going B tier
How many
and
times
you-
do you say corn?
several times because that is the only thing we've established that is in this is corn.
It's corn.
But
I mean,
how many
I'll-
times you're saying? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Also, you gotta think about too. I mean, it's part of the digestive system a little bit too. It's a good base to kind of help things get moving later on. So I'll accept it. I'll accept it. I'll put the B lead.
All right, I'll yield for that one, I guess. Walking corn stock.
Or-
Some hot buns.
Oh, dude, S
S
tier.
tier.
Are you kidding me? Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
I'm cool with that.
We're Americans, guys. America,
bread.
like we can't
Yeah.
bread.
Put a little butter on there.
So,
Bacon.
question for y'all: when you're doing this Thanksgiving dinner, are you like the sweet biscuit kind of person, or are we like just the basic bread?
We're talking about bread with good butter, quality butter.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
America,
I want a good crunch on mine.
good crunch.
Look. No garlic cheese. Oh man. Okay,
Oh,
move on.
yeah.
A little bit more on the brown side for me.
All right,
got
let's
this.
keep rolling.
We're gonna be talking about bread for the next 25 minutes here. Some mac. I'm going with mac and cheese here.
That's an A for me,
Hey.
at least.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't go back for seconds, but I definitely feel it.
I
It all depends.
Yeah, it depends. I agree. Is it is it oven baked, right? Stove cooked, right? These are the questions.
If
you
it,
know.
I would say if it has the little bit of like hard crust on the top where it's softer, like you said, baked, I think I would go S tier with that because that would be
But this,
exceptional.
I'm gonna go with this one. This was like the Stofers pulled out of the family box that pulled out real quick out of the oven. Doesn't look like it's got that crispiness yet.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it would.
I do like
A
crispy.
tier.
A's
yeah.
fine then.
All right.
I like crispy over creamy personally.
All right.
I would not argue with that.
Look at them taters.
That would have to be S tier.
Dude,
for me.
S.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? America, dude.
Look
Ugh.
at that butter right there.
You can mess up mashed potatoes.
It's
and still be
irrelevant.
good.
Yeah, it's irrelevant how they look or they look or whatever. They
Well,
just
the-
taste good.
You also think about it in the context of Thanksgiving. It is a great necessary complementary side to every dish. It's a necessity to every dish.
It's the glue.
Texture, flavor.
And if
Put it
it
on
mixes with something, I don't care. So that's
Mixes
good.
with anything,
Yes,
honestly. Anything we've
exact-
already put on the tier list goes with mashed potatoes.
I don't know about like cornbready thingy, but yeah, pretty much yes.
Well, we've still not established if that's corn or not, but you know, we're figuring it out as we go.
We're hoping.
We're in the area that gets good, and we're hopefully we can try it and it'll be something useful. But yeah, no, I'm with you on that. My family does a Thanksgiving every year, and we do about 10 pounds of potatoes. Talk about mashing, man, that's fun. All right, let's do green bean casserole with the French onion tips.
Has to
Don't
be
like
a
the way
C
you
for
said
me.
tips, but
C for me
You know-
personally. I'm just not big on
I'm
it.
throwing it C for right now. That's all I heard. Any debate on that one?
honestly, I can agree with
Yeah.
C, but it's
Yeah.
gonna be higher than it's gonna be top of the C tier personally for
Be
me.
like floating right about here-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
All
meant
right.
like it's in front of the sweet potato casserole.
All right.
in terms
Jeremy?
of quality.
Yeah, that's fine where it is.
All right, I'm fine with it. I'm 50-50 on that. These look like some nice balsamic glazed almond Brussels sprouts.
D. Don't. No more
What?
discussion from me.
I think
Oh
a
my
C
goodness.
C or a B. I think those are good. I wouldn't go for seconds just because of the amount of other stuff I like more. But
And I love this. So Jeremy tells us age right here just really showed up. Like Eagle and Proxy, done. We're like, I'll do a good B tier on some Brussels sprouts. Let's do this.
Listen, Diabolic Jeremy, I get it, I understand. You guys came here on the ships when the pilgrims arrived, okay? And
My
get it.
my guess is
It
these are
has-
gonna be crispy. If these are like
Oh, yeah.
squishy, nasty things, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
no.
touch them.
So it
no,
does
to
depend on
clarify.
what they are and how
Yeah,
they're
'cause-
cooked.
but I'm assuming with the caramelized, the
Like I said,
French
a
onions,
nice-
that stuff they're crispy. But
It's a nice caramelized almond with a balsamic glaze on them. Oof.
Man,
on
you're
the
really
stove
selling
top.
it to yourself. I love that.
Yeah, you're selling it to yourself and the other voter audience.
uh,
Right
okay.
now, I'm
All right.
still avoiding.
I'll bring it down for
that's
the younger
fine.
crew.
Yeah, the half
I'll
half
accept.
half really didn't like it, so that's fair.
I'll accept
Give
it.
it
I'll bring
that.
it down. I'll bring it down. I'll fight later. All right. The classic
Mhm.
cranberry sauce.
I think that's good where it's at. I'll eat it, but it doesn't do too much for
I'm,
me.
I'm about C tier with it.
Yeah, I think C tier. I think it has better uses outside of the kitchen table on Thanksgiving.
So question
Fair
for you.
enough.
Are we going for are you a fan of like for me, weirdly enough for Thanksgiving, it's not Thanksgiving unless I have that gelatin version of this like on the table that's kind of cut up from the can, but you still see the ribs in it.
Yeah, that's what my family does.
That's my like when I think about it, that's like the first
Wow.
thing that comes to mind. Not this like really nicely done bowl with some stuff like no, just like that half cut up
I
can
see.
sitting sideways gelatin.
We've had it both ways so many times that it doesn't really something that catches my eye, so I can't really give it
Yeah.
preference.
All right, let's go on. Stuffing or dressing, if you want to eat wherever your region is.
As long as it's not dry, my God, I'll give it a B.
See, honestly, I think if it's paired well, right, with either yams or like some creamy mac and cheese, I think the dryness is a compliment. But listen, I'm a man of conceding. I could see it in B or C tier. I don't think
I'm
it's amazing,
fair.
but
That's fair.
Well,
It's a make or breaker because you get the stuffing that's stuffed in the turkey, and then you have the dressing on the outside that people kind of make. It's you can tell a good Thanksgiving table if it's got good stuffing. If it does not, so I'm with you.
well, I'm gonna be the evil villain on that, just for
Okay.
the record.
man,
I
we
think
was
it's a
on it.
D tier. I absolutely hate
It-
stuffing.
If it's dry or if it's not good, I would agree. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't hate you for it at all. I
I've
get it.
tried it different times at different events. besides Thanksgiving, and it's never been good.
Yeah. Well, baby cake, I need to make you some stuffing.
Apparently, Vovin stuffing. That's what we're calling it. Secret recipe.
Sounds like a good time. All right. I'm guessing this is like a charcuterie board action.
Yeah.
Just the the entremont to the dinner that's just sitting out all day that people eat all day.
Yeah, I'm a cheese guy, so like
Yeah.
it's an A for me. It's an A for me.
I'll roll with an A or an
I'm
S.
putting it up
good
there
with
at the
that.
top.
Yeah.
It's got
Okay,
pickles.
okay.
It's got pickles. It's got olives. It's got grapes, cheese, mozzarella, some Swiss in there, some cheddar, some.
Here's where it takes it down a bit for me, because out
Okay.
of all of these individual items, right? They're self-serve. You grab them. This is sitting out all day. You have kids running around, fingers getting picked, right? You think about the health hazards that come along with this, right? And that's a risk you have to take.
What is more family than sharing the common cold?
This is true.
We don't all get as sick as your family.
Yeah, but when it's like my second cousin's great grandniece that is coming and picking hands. I've never known her before, right? In the family, that family line is just generally filthy. It's a-
Yeah.
It's a
I
listen.
got
It's a
you.
50-50 for me. So it's like, hey, listen, I will dive into this and I'm gonna love it, but I may not love what it's gonna do to me.
You're moving me to D tier more and more. No, I'm still
Or-
stuck at B.
B. Or this is that little bit of that little pizzazz during the Thanksgiving dinner, that risk that you have to have, like keeps you on your edge of your toes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll pull it down to a B.
Because
And
I
the
wouldn't
risk-
consider I
the
feel
risk
like
is
with
getting
it though. I feel like I snack from it.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's that. I do like the fact that there's a nice little maple leaf right there.
I mean, it's
Anyways.
good. I'll go back to it, but I ain't gonna fill a plate full of.
No, it's the thing you like.
hodgepodge full of stuff.
Is you're walking next to your cousin and talking, and you grab one, and chew on something while you're drinking whatever, and you're just wandering around. So I got you. I'm with you. All right, the salad.
I don't got any room for it on that day. I'm not saying it doesn't look good, but it's a waste of time on that day for me.
I
Salad
mean,
is.
Yeah.
to me, it's a
roughage.
B tier. I mean, it's good. I'll get me a little bit of a salad. I don't consider myself filling my plate with it. I'm between B and C, honestly.
I have those wholehearted American values, and for me, salad is from the devil. So it's gonna have to be a D tier for me. I've tried it, but I avoid it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm probably C.
Again, Jeremy, old people, rough edge. So that's me. I'll leave it at C. We'll go there. All right, let's talk turkey.
For me, go ahead, Jeremy. I'm gonna let you speak, Jeremy. Go ahead.
I'll say A. Depending on specific people, they could make it an S or lower, but I would say A because I'm gonna definitely eat seconds of it, even if it's not my favorite turkey, just because it is turkey and I eat it. But I prefer the dark meat, so that'll be my caveat.
So there's really two steps for me for a turkey in determining whether or not it's an S tier and an A tier, and I want to go back to my childhood a little bit. Okay.
Bring us back. All right.
So when I was a child, my stepfather ended up showing me the process of making a turkey. And in that instance, I learned what sex was. And for that reason, I'm going to have to say it's an S tier. Personally.
Oh, you got a
great
good
flavor.
Stat reverse so
Yeah,
different
that would-
than I was ready for.
I'm just... It's a great teaching moment for me personally.
Hey,
Everybody's different, though.
the right person can make it an S. I won't argue with that.
Yeah.
True.
Great flavor, great taste. People say it's dry. I personally am okay with that. Again, I think it's all about the compliments of the
Yep.
dishes.
Always
Yeah.
mix it. Can always throw gravy on it. Do whatever
Throw
if
mashed
people think
potatoes
it's
in it.
dry. Yep.
Yep.
Maybe some
Stuff it.
Brussels sprouts on top. It'd be great.
Well,
Then it's
pushing
going
it,
back
buddy.
down to D tier. That's pushing it. I think it's a B tier. I prefer ham over turkey, so I think it's always dry. I don't think it's really a great meat choice, even though it's centered around Thanksgiving. For
What-
Thanksgiving turkey, I'm still just going to be with it. I just prefer ham.
What's on your Thanksgiving Day plate? I see a couple pieces of ham, a little bit of salad, and what else?
Corn.
Mac
Yo,
and
corn.
cheese, mashed
Whatever that
potatoes,
corn
is.
Okay.
rolls.
A lot of
So
yellow. A lot
I'm
of yellows on
looking
the
and I'm like, that sounds like a January 2nd New Year's resolution meal. No.
No, I get a little bit of everything. I just don't prefer everything that's on my plate. For Thanksgiving, it's a different story. Thanksgiving, you feel
Yeah.
like you do eat a
Yeah.
little bit of everything.
And try it all.
Fair.
I guess it really depends on the turkey. Like I've had fried turkey. I've had really dry turkey. I've had like special, like buttered in the skin, special massaged for 2 hours, and I don't.
Yep. Brings
That
you
was
back to my
good.
childhood.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm with the A tier. Like it can be really good, but you can mess up a turkey really fast. If you
Yeah,
don't know what you're
true.
doing.
Very true. Very true.
I'm fine with
So-
A tier. You can go with either meat, and it kind of
Yeah,
sets
that's
the
what I
mood for
figured.
the other two.
Yeah. Here's a question while we're talking about meats. What other weird meat do you have at your Thanksgiving dinners? Or odd, like non-traditional?
You know, Angus beef, always a must. Burgers,
Yeah.
love burgers. Sausage. Sausage
Yeah,
is very
I'll
important.
say
I
we do a
was-
lot of
yeah.
kielbasa.
Yeah, we
Little
do kielbasa and
smokies.
sauerkraut. Yeah. Oh, the
Little
little
smokies.
smokies. That's
Oh.
not here.
Why
Little
is that not
Smokies.
here? There needs to be a whole separate category from S tier for Little Smokies.
Eagle, you're a walking little
here.
smoky.
Well, this was like
True.
this looks like it was a
why am I finding
walking cliche list or something for
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. They stayed really safe.
Yeah, I do the sauerkraut kielbasa. We do corn meats. Why can't I think of it? Brisket, corn brisket.
Ooh,
That's
yeah.
good.
There we go, corn beef.
That does sound good.
Yeah. All
I
right.
know of one of my friends, they do the like barbecue like meatballs.
That's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
I'm good with that.
They're like smokies. They're kind of the same thing. They're kind
Yeah.
of the same. Yeah. Like Swedish meatballs, but better. All right. Do you want to talk pie?
Yeah,
pie.
might as well.
Favorite
Alright.
part of Thanksgiving.
Well, let's start with the pecan. Let's go backwards here.
All right, start off on a good note. That's a D tier.
I agree 100%.
I
See,
feel like I hurt feelings.
You know,
Okay.
you stabbed my heart. I think every pie has such a great spot at Thanksgiving, and for me, pecan is like a solid B.
What
It's a
was it?
solid-
Did you say pecan? It's pecan.
Yeah, pecan.
Defend it.
Pecan.
All right,
Pecan. Pecan.
Pecan.
pecan.
Pecan.
Pecan.
Alrighty, buddy. I think
Alright,
it's a
so-
B. I think it's B personally. I just think I'm a pie lover, I'm a sweet lover, so I think it adds to a Thanksgiving dinner quite nicely. But I can see it D. It's very much very selective. Very
Yeah,
selective.
It's acquired for sure.
It is. The nuts get me.
Yeah,
Too many.
that's what I was gonna say.
I'm a nutcase, so.
All right, the All-American apple.
God, that
That's A for me. I'm out on
A
this one.
A
Yeah,
tier.
that's
A
fine.
tier.
That's
With
fine.
the lattice and everything, it's pretty solid. And whatever little art
Yeah.
design they got going on.
A tier. Especially when you got your great grandmother. It's her last Thanksgiving before you know she's gonna tap out, so she just bakes the
that pie.
best apple pie possible that sticks with you for generations. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go A tier there.
Oh yeah. Toss some ice cream on it. Solid. The one pie is missing here, I can tell you right now, is chocolate pie, but we'll move on from that.
I was just gonna say, there's no chocolate.
There's no chocolate pie. All right, let's do the classic pumpkin.
S tier. S tier 110% all the way. Right hand to God. S tier.
I give it SRA. I'm good with that.
I'm gonna be the villain of the video once again. Probably the whole video, honestly. It's a B tier for me. I think it's okay, but
It's-
I'm not gonna have more than half a slice of it.
I guess when it comes to Thanksgiving, I agree with you, Eagle, on that. I'm not a big pumpkin pie kind of guy. I'll go for the apple over the pumpkin, but Thanksgiving, I'll give pumpkins its due and be like, here's your one pizzazz party. I'll accept it for you.
I just suck pumpkin seeds out my pumpkins when I'm carving them. Suck them into my mouth.
Question for you then, Proxy.
Yeah.
Is it Ready Whip or is it Cool Whip dollop on top of that bad boy?
That's honestly a great question, and it has to be a Cool Whip.
And it's not a dollop; it's like smothered.
Yeah,
in
it has to. See, you definitely have to have a large amount. It just can't be a.
Yeah, that shit has to be a tub. It has to be a tub where I can just apply a bunch.
You know, yeah, apply it. I think honestly, what I love to do as a kid is I'd love to bring my own Cool Whip can, and every time I took a bite, I would load my mouth up.
All right,
That's fair.
that's fair. All right, so not Ready Whip, but Cool Whip. That's good. All right, I knew I like y'all. All right, I guess we're done on our list here. Unless there's anything we need to discuss or move, or are we okay with our?
I have one little side note here.
Yeah,
How do you all feel about deviled eggs?
I will eat those.
I would
think
eat a
they're
good.
I look at that as a holiday. Anything from like now
Yeah.
to Christmas is really big, and then maybe on Easter too.
Just
but-
curious, because it's always been on my thick skin plate. So,
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
I
good.
have devil eggs.
deviled
Yeah.
eggs.
Yeah.
High on my list.
I can smell all three of you through the mic.
That's fine. I can
Enjoy
smell
it.
you off the mic.
Yeah. All right. Anything else we need to add to this?
No, I think
I'm
that's.
satisfied.
I'm
No.
happy.
No.
Now I'm
I
hungry.
think You guys have good tastes.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to comment down below what your favorite meal was out of what they chose, and make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned for more. Peace.